bad from maybe like 20 to 25. Gradually got bad. But from 24 to 25, I couldn't make a move without getting into trouble. I couldn't make a move. And I couldn't make a move without missing work. I couldn't make a move without stealing. I couldn't make a move without lying. I couldn't make a move without cheating. No move that I made was any good. And I was always high, and then when I would come down and come off the high, then I would start to realize if I did remember what I did, because a lot of the times I didn't remember what I did. If I did remember what I did, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I did it again. I did it again. So as I was closing in on 25 years old, within the last 3 months of because I was over 25, because I got sober in July of 1987. So I was 25 and a half, or whatever you want to say. So within like 6 months of being 25, more or less, all hell was breaking loose. And my mother, my poor mother, my poor mother. My mother would lay in the bed and she would put her pocketbook underneath the mattress, because she knew anytime I can be coming into that house and go in her pocketbook and take all her money. If everything that I ran out exhausted all my ways of getting money, I would go into my mother's house and climb in the window. And I remember one time in particular, my mother's laying in the bed, sleeping, snoring away. And I come in the window, I lift up the mattress, and so the mattress, imagine the mattress is lifting up. She's on the bed, she's rolling, and she's yelling at me, what are you doing, what are you doing? And I just go and take a pocketbook, take her bag, take her money out, and say, Ma, I'm sorry, and I leave. About 3 days later, I come home. And this is one thing that I've seen, that I know, like parents and have experienced unconditional love only from my mother. My mom, I would just robbed her. 3 days later, I come home and she could see that I haven't eaten, I haven't slept, I haven't done anything. And I come into the house and she made herself, and I'll never forget it. It was a steak. She had made herself a little steak. She put it on a bagel. She had a couple of French fries there. She was ready to eat it. And she was ready to eat it. And then she looked at me and she goes, did you eat it all? And I said, no, I didn't eat. And she just pushed the stuff. She just pushed the stuff over to me. Just pushed it over. And said, here, eat this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to eat your stuff. And she's like, just eat it. And then she turned around and made herself a bagel. And just put butter on it. And let me eat her French fries and bagel. And had the meal. And then I went into the bed and just laid down. It wasn't the only time that I did that. And that wasn't the last time that I did it. That wasn't something that straightened me out right away. My mother found, used to find drugs in the house. Thank God she never threw them out. I would have been in trouble. But I remember one time, and I'm not going to say how much drugs, but my mother found some drugs in the house, and she was holding it in her hands like this, and I could look in her face and see that she was brokenhearted. And she looked at me and she said, Ray, anything but this. And I just looked at her like, my heart broke for her right there and her heart was broken. But, being in the state that I was in, I just grabbed it out of her hand and I said, give me that. I said, that's not mine. I'm holding that for somebody. And I took it. And that was like part of the beginning of the end right there, because the next day I woke up and I was like, oh man, what am I doing with my life?